Hey, check out my new camera. Canacult Diffusor 1D800 Mark 17. It's got a 246.3 megapixel side-lit sensor, captures 57 stops of light. It's got 6 mirrorless mirrors, streams 8K video directly into your brain, and comes stock with a 14 to 800 f-1.8 lens. Got a great deal on it, only had to sell one kidney to get it. And the photos I can take with this thing? Yeah, they're pretty much exactly the same as the photos I was taking before I got it. All right. Greetings, my fellow photo nerds, and welcome to Professional Photography Tips. My name is Josh Cripps, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Joshua Cripps Photography. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've surely noticed that camera manufacturers are constantly coming out with newer, better, faster, lighter, snazzier cameras. And while there's no denying that the image quality of today's cameras is astonishing, when you want to create striking and memorable photos, is a new camera really where you should be spending your money? Because when it comes down to it, a great photo is the result of you being at the right place at the right time in order to push the shutter button. And it's that moment that matters, whether you're shooting with a modern technological marvel or an ancient point and shoot. In other words, if you want to capture amazing photos, you should invest in experiences, not new equipment. Let me give you an example. I took this photo in 2007 with a camera that came out in 2005. And to this date, it's still one of my favorite photos and best-selling prints. What makes the image is not the camera that I used, but the light, the scene, and the magic of that moment. It was the fact that I invested my time, money, and energy into the experience of backpacking to that lake. Similarly, I took each of these photos with various cameras that aren't even made anymore because they're considered obsolete by today's standards. And yet they're all photos I'm very proud to have in my portfolio and which helped me build my career as a nature photographer. In each case, it was the moment and the application of my creative vision that made the photo, not so much the camera I used. These photos are the result of seeking out beautiful experiences, not beautiful pieces of equipment. Now, don't get me wrong. I do believe that good gear is good and better gear can be better, but you should think hard about where you want to invest yourself. If you only have a limited amount of money to spend, are you going to get better photos by buying a new piece of equipment or by spending that same money on the opportunity to photograph something that makes your heart sing? If you're fortunate enough to be able to invest in the equipment and the experiences, then more power to you. But if you have to make a choice between the two, then the choice is clear. Because I guarantee you that years down the road, when you look back at your photos, you're going to remember those magical moments, not the box you used to capture them. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends and subscribe to this channel. You can also join my newsletter for lots of photo tips. And if you have time, check out some of my other videos. Until next time, have fun and happy shooting.